What up, y'all, man? This your boy Malik Sorations with the brand, man. You know what? I'm gonna bring back my old intro. That just flows. It just flows off the tongue. But let's get into this video, guys. This video is called. Let me get straight to it, man. This video is called. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna call it. I might name it differently in the title, but this video is called "The Video Game Spirits That Keep People Away from God." And I wanted to talk about this because I play video games. I just got off the PS5. I just got off the P5, man. But I wanted to talk about this because it's starting to become a real thing in this world, especially in today's day and age. We see that the video game spirits from the kingdom of darkness is heavy, bro. Especially in 2025. It's heavy because it's on the rise. Well, not really on the rise because it's here, but now it's so popular and you could get millions of dollars just playing video games. Like, not millions of dollars, but if you stream for like hours on end, you're gonna get paid big money. And not just video games, but IRL and all of that. So, but we know video games is the hot topic right now. Still, bro. GTA 6 still didn't pop. It still didn't come out, bro. So, the video game spirits is a real thing, especially in 2025. Especially in 2025, man. Because when we look around, so much streamers, so much people play video games, and then you got people who just regularly, who don't get paid, play video games and stuff like that. Hold on, let me wipe my nose. I'm sorry, if y'all see anything in my nose, don't mind it, man. I'm still sick. Still got a cold from the seasons and stuff, the weather changing. But anywho, video games right now, man, everybody is playing it, bruh. Even me. But the difference is, with me, I'm putting in work and trying my best to get closer to God, try my best to spend time with him. You know, I'm not, but back then, y'all, back in 2011, I used to play video games like from morning to night, bruh. Till morning. I used to start in the morning, like probably 11, 12, and end at like 7 or 8. And that's when I was like a kid in the world, and I was just fresh out of surgery, so that's the only thing I could do. You feel me? But I wouldn't even blame that because there was nothing else I could do. I wasn't in the kingdom. It's not like I had any wisdom at that point. I was a worldly person. I didn't, you feel me? But I'm trying to tell y'all, man, that spirit is serious, man, because I used to play games on end, bro, on end. But you got people right now who rejected God. And people try to tell them about God and all this stuff going on in 2025. And they reject God and go straight in their room and play games for hour on end, bro. It's a spirit, bro. This spirit is heavy in 2025, man, where people go on streams and play games for hours, bro. People be trying to tell them the truth and they don't want to hear it, bro. You got people who don't want to hear the truth, bro. Yeah. My fault, guys. Where was I at? I got sidetracked. But you got people who really, I really don't know where I was saying. Forgive me, y'all. But video games, bro, it's a real spirit, bro. This spirit is real, bro. Because people play on hours on end and they don't see God, bro. Like I said, people be trying to tell these people about God, bro. They be trying to tell these people about God. And these people don't want to hear it, bro. You got streamers who don't want to hear it, bro. People be in their chat, probably, most likely, or in their inbox trying to tell them about God, and they just look at it and keep it pushing. Like, bro, what? It's insane, bro. It's insane, bro. The video game spirit is real, bro. The video game spirit is real, bro. And it's like, I'm not saying video games is bad because I play it. I just got off the game, bro. I play it. But video games is only bad when you overly do it for hours on end and you don't see God. You don't do God's will. You don't get into his plan for your life. You don't do any of that. You just play games on hours on end, bro. That's when it becomes a problem. Video games is not the problem, because we all need entertainment from time to time. Some people's entertainment is playing games when they come home from work. Are they wrong? No. They should seek God, but sometimes people need little entertainment because they're, bored or something. You feel me? Excuse me. I got a cough too, but they was bored. You feel me? They was bored, bro. So I don't blame people for doing that, bro, because when I'm bored, I need to play something too. You feel me? But what I'm trying to say is, it's the overdoing it that is the problem. So much people in the world, they rather go after video games and not go after God and not see God's kingdom. They don't see God's kingdom. And what did God say in the word? When you seek his kingdom, all this, I think, righteousness shall be added to you. Something like that. I'm probably butchering it, but it's something like that. I'm not very, keen with the scriptures, like saying it on the, you feel me? But yeah, man, like, people be like worldly folk, man. They just be like, yo, let's hop on a video game, bro. Nah, bro, there's gotta come a time to where video games cannot become a priority. Like, you gotta see God, bro. You gotta see God. You gotta get into his word. If you don't follow God, you gotta give up video games for a while and go see God, bro. You gotta go see God, bro. This is what I did when I was coming up in my walk with God, and I was coming up in my my relationship with God back in 2012, 2013. I gave up video games for a while, bro. I gave up. I really wanted God, bro. I gave up video games for a whole while, bro. It's probably years before I started playing video games. I think it was a year or so, or a year or two, I gave up video games, bro. I was just seeking God. I went into the room. Even though I wanted to play, I went into the room, seek God for hours, bro. And I'm not saying I was just sitting there, just reading the word. I was really trying from my heart. When I come home from school, I read the word, watch a little Bible something on YouTube, and then boom, bro, I really wanted this stuff. There will be points where in my life where I cried for this stuff. I cried for a relationship with God, bro. So I know how real it is, man. I gave up video games, bro. I play it now, but I gave it up just to see God, bro. Just to get closer to him. Now I love it, man. The walk with God, my walk with God personally and humbly is fire, bro. It's fire, bro. My relationship with God is so fire right now, bro. And I say that with humbleness. I just love where my relationship with God is at in this point of my walk. You feel me? In this point of my walk, I love where it's at, bro. I love where it's at, bro. And that's how you gamers gotta be, bro. Gamers, bro. Give up the games for a while, bro. Give it up. Give up the games for a while, bro. Go seek the real Black Messiah. Go seek God, bro. Get off GTA 5 and go see God. Get off of DC and go see God. Get off GTA RP and go see God, bro. Get off 2K25 and go see God, bro. Get off of... As I'm talking about the game, I get a notification for it. Perfect timing. Get off of the games. Get off all your favorite games and go see God. The kids out there, bro, who are like 10, 11, 12, if you watch this in the future, get off Fortnite and go see God, man. Now, I'm not saying because it's the kids, bro, but go pray. Go, watch a Bible cartoon or something. You feel me? For the kids out there, go watch a Bible cartoon or something, bro. I know y'all kids, so it's cartoons or like reading a cartoon book of the Bible or something. Go, talk to Jesus, bro. Little man, go talk to Jesus. You feel me? Beautiful stuff, man. Seriously. Little one, go Go pray to Jesus or something. You feel me? To the kids out there, you know, go watch a Bible cartoon. I know millions of Bible cartoons that are fire. You feel me? Put down Fortnite for a little bit and go read a book. Go read a Bible book or something. Go watch a Bible cartoon or something. You feel me? For the teens, for the 15, 16-year-olds, get off of 2K, my nigga. Get off of 2K and go see God, bro. Go see God, bro. Get off 2K, bro. It's not about building your my player, bro. It's not all about that, bro. It's not about getting your my player to 90 overall, 99 overall. It's not about bringing up certain abilities in the characters, bro. You better go build up your ability in God. You better go build up your ability in a real relationship with God, bro. Seriously, bro. Seriously, teens. You feel me? Teens, you feel me? Like, for real, man. I was there, bro. I was like y'all, bro. I remember, I remember I was playing Red Dead Redemption when I was like in middle school or high school, the beginning of high school. I used to play Red Dead Redemption for hours, bro. But when God called me into the kingdom, man, I got my butt up. I didn't know what I was doing, though. I didn't know what I was reading, but I really wanted it. I got up and I went to go get stuff done. I didn't know what I was doing. Like I said, I didn't even know what I was reading in Genesis or Exodus. I had no clue. Now I do, but back then, nah. When I first came into the kingdom, I didn't know what I was doing. I just really wanted God. I just really wanted God, bro. Back off, but I just really wanted God, man. For the teens, man, I just really wanted God, man. If I could do it when I was in middle school or high school, y'all could do it, bro. I gave up the video games, man, and I see God. Right when I came home from school, I was seeking God and reading his word. From when I came home from school, I got my homework done, and then, I would read for a couple hours, then watch TV, and then, you feel me? Like, I really wanted this stuff, bro. Y'all really got to be hungry for this stuff, bro. And for the young adults out there, man, put down the game, bro. Put down the game, because the video game spirit is keeping a lot of y'all back from gaining a real relationship with God when you overdo it. Now, like I said, video games are not bad, but I know there's millions of people out there who overdo it. Just like with everything else in the world, we overdo it. We overdo something. You feel me? But yeah, young adults out there, man, the video game spirit is real, bro. It doesn't want people like us to go after God, man. Yo, these companies, bro, these video game companies, these video game companies, they don't, bro, hear me out when I say this. These video game companies, they don't want people to get off the game. They want people to stay on the game. I know y'all know this. Bro, they be having in-store in the game. They be wanting people to buy VC in 2K. They be wanting people to spend max effort and time on their video game for hours, bro. They want, you got Fortnite players who spend thousands of dollars. Bro, they want video game players to spend hours on these games, bro. And when GTA 6 come out, what y'all think they gonna want people's max attention, effort, and money, bro. And money. You think, bro, if these real video game companies really cared about people's relationship with God, they'll put, listen, let's say these video game companies really cared about people's relationship with God, right? They'll put it on there. If a person spends too much time on a game, imagine if a company did this. If a person is playing like 3 or 4 hours or 5 hours long, playing the same video game for 5 hours. Imagine if they put on the TV, they stop the video game and say, go spend time with God. Yo, you know how much, that would be fire, but they're not going to do that. They want people to spend max effort, max everything on their game for hours. They want people to play their game for hours. They don't want people to get off the game, bro. They don't want people to spend they put so much into the in-store currency and all these things so people can spend most of their time and effort in these games and building these games or building their characters versus building their own character and God. You feel me? You don't really see people getting off the game and building their own character and God, spending max effort and time in building their relationship with God. People don't do that. They spend their most time and effort in building their character in a video game, bro, in a fantasy world. I have nothing against games, bro, but when you overdo it, it's the problem. It's the problem, because I used to do that too. I used to spend hours until I'm like, yo, I'd rather spend hours into spending time with God and building my relationship with him to higher levels versus on the game. Hell no, I'm not spending my effort and my money that I earned and spend it on these games, bro. Hell no, bro. These games don't care about my relationship with God. Why should I care about buying battle passes, my nigga? Battle passes that renews the next month, and now you have to spend another $30 on a Call of Duty battle pass. Hell no, bro. I'd rather spend my $30 in the kingdom, bro. I'd rather spend my $30 in the kingdom. Now, I'm not saying I don't buy video games. Of course I do, to entertain myself. But all I'm trying to say is it's a problem when you spend most of your time and effort in these games, bro. I'd rather build my relationship with God, bro. These video game demonic spirits don't want you to get closer to God, bro. They don't, bro. That's why these video games are getting more advanced, more stronger, bro. Because they want people's attention. They want people's focus. They want people's time, bro. Because once they got all these things, people will spend most of their time in these video games, bro, versus building their own real relationship with God. Imagine, bro, if you're a gamer, imagine if you, all that effort, time, and focus you did into these video games and building your characters in these video games, imagine if you did that in the kingdom, bro. Imagine if you built your character spiritually in God's kingdom. Imagine if you built your focus and built your spirituality self in God. Imagine if you chased God's will. Imagine if you obeyed God. Imagine if you tried to please God and get out of pagan religions, bro. Imagine if you really tried to see God and really did his will and really doing all these things he called you to do, man. Imagine if you did that, bro. You'll be high spiritually. You'll be at 11,000, bro. You'll be at 11,000, bro. You know how GTA got 1 all the way to 1,000 when it comes to levels? Imagine your GTA character spiritually with God is at level 1,000, bro. You feel me? That's better than these games, bro. I'd rather build my character in God to level 1,000 than on these video games. Because once you build your character in God, bro, once you build and follow God for real and obey God and you're in his purpose for your life, you're trying your best to do his will. Imagine where you could be in his kingdom, bro. Your worth will be irreplaceable. The blessings, you probably have favor. You probably have all these things because you're trying your absolute best to obey God, bro. To obey God. Seriously. Seriously, man. You feel me, man? You feel me? This is why the video game spirits are real, bro. They real, bro. And this is why I'd rather build my relationship with God versus building it in these video game simulator worlds, bro. Bro, because when you think about it, it's really just video games, bro. And when you get out of your house and go outside, bro, you realize this world is too big, bro. You realize this world is too big, and I'd rather build my relationship in God versus these video games, bro. And to the gamers out there, bro, really seek God, man. Really seek his kingdom. Really focus. really give up the world and start following God, bro. Start following the real black Messiah. You know? Get to where God wants you to be. Do his will. Get into the purpose he called you to do. I'm trying my best to do what he called me to do. I'm not perfect, bro. But, man, this message was really fire, bro. As I'm talking about the video game, it keep the notification, but but yeah, man, I take this very serious, bro. The video game spirit keeps people away from God, bro. They keep your focus, they keep your attention, and they keep your efforts. The video game spirits is real, bro. The video game demonic spirits is real. They want to keep you away from God, bro. These video game companies are set up by Satan to keep people like gamers away from God, bro. Now, I'm not saying video games is bad. Like I said, it's only bad when you overdo it. And we know millions of people is overdoing it. Same with a lot of other stuff. You know, not just video games, a lot of other stuff in general. You feel me? So the video game spirits is real, man. You know, that's why Satan set it up, man. Because it really grabs your attention, it really grabs your efforts, and it really grabs it grabs everything about you. Cause now you're just spending hours on the game, bro, and you don't even care about God or anything, man. You know, but I prayed this, you know, I really do pray this message reaches you gamers out there, bro, cause I'm a gamer. You know, what difference is there with me, man? I get off the game and I go do what God called me to do. You know, if he's telling me to do something in that moment, I try my best to do it. You know, if he reveals it to me, you feel me? Like if I have to do a video or something, I get up and I go do it, man. I don't. These video games is nothing, bro. I get up and go try my best to obey God. If God wants me to do this, I try, man. You know, I'm not perfect, but I try, man. Like I have mistakes here and there, but I'm not controlled by these video game spirits. Even though I play video games, I'm not controlled by it, man. I gotta get up and go obey God, man. I care more about my relationship with God and doing his will than playing these games for hours, bro. Freak these games, man. I want to get closer to God every single day, man. I love my relationship with God. I love the kingdom. Man. But it's your boy Malik, Soul Ray Stanson, man. You video gamers, man. You gamers out there, give up the video games, bro. Give up all that stuff, man. Start following Jesus, man. Go back to video games in the future, bro. Start following God, man. Give it up, man. Give up the world, man. Start doing his will. Getting it into his purpose that he reveals to you, man. All this stuff is real, man, because heaven and hell is real places, bro. You don't want to end up in hell for putting the video game above God. Whew. You don't want to end up in hell for putting video games above God, bro. Seriously. I'm glad I didn't put video games above God. You feel me? But it's your boy Malik, Soul Ray Stanzas. Y'all be cool, man.